friends, and welcome back to my crafty space. My name is Crystal, and in today's video, I'm going to be working on Project Life Week 38. So for this week, what I wanted to do was to use two of my feature craft stamps that I just received for the most recent release here in September. And I wanted to use these two stamps to create all of my journaling cards for the week. So what I have in front of me, apart from my stamps and inks, and also some some puffy stickers. Aside from that, I do have my photos already printed, and then I have created 7 journaling cards, so one for each day, where the journaling is already set on the card itself. Then I have one 4x6 card, which will serve as my title card, and one 3x4 card that I'm going to make into some kind of decorative thing. So what I'm going to do is just get my stamps out here, put you guys on fast forward, and get these journaling cards made. Then I will clear off my desk, lay out the entire spread, and get it embellished the way I want it to look. And then we'll slow back down to close out for the day. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so to get this spread started for today, I am going to pull out all of my stamps and do all of the stamping first. So I needed to get my journaling cards organized from Monday through Sunday, just so that when I go to stamp the day on them, that they are not in the wrong order. Then I'm pulling out my date documented stamp. This is one of the new stamps in the Feature Craft shop. And I pulled out it says documented is one of the stamp sets. And then I'm also going to pull out each day of the week, so Monday through Sunday. I decided that for the word documented that I was going to use my black ink, which I am going to be using my scrapbook.com inks. They are some of my absolute favorites. And the one that you see me using here is the premium dye ink. It is by far and large my favorite black ink that I own. Granted, I don't own that many black inks, but of the ones that I own, it is my favorite. So I am going to ink up the word documented, and I'm going to stamp that on every single card. So there you can see them all at the top there. This is the last one, and then we're going to set that one to the side. Now I figured since I had my black ink out that I might as well just do all of the other things that I was going to use black on. So next I'm going to skip over the weekly journaling cards, and I'm going to pull out a 4x6 journaling card so that I can turn this into what will become my title card. So for this one, I'm going to use this stamp set called Bits of Life. So this is another one of the add-on stamp sets that was in the Feature Craft shop this month. And it has this like hexagon frame looking shape in there with a double line. And I think it looks really awesome. So what I'm going to do is create a repeat pattern for my background. Now this first one, I accidentally, I'm not even thinking, and I stamp them right next to each other. I accidentally get ink on my page. So then I just do a practice run of how I want them to look. And then I'm going to turn it over, pull out a new sheet, and then go ahead and do the pattern the right way this time. So just layering them in. There it is, all finished up. Now this page is actually a little bit bigger than a 4x6, so I'm just going to trim it down to the right size. I left it a little bit bigger so that when I stamped and trimmed it, then I would have some of the stamps going off the edge. I like it when it looks that way. So that is going to be the pattern for my background paper. So then I am going to pull out a label out of this little cup of labels and die cuts that I'm trying to get used up. I have this red one, which I think looks nice since, there's going to be, my plan is to do some more basic colors. So I'm going to do blue, yellow, orange, and then this red label and some hints of red throughout the spread. So I am going to use the red label, and then there is a date box stamp. I don't know what else to call it, like a label that is a date. So there's a place for you to put the day of the week, the month, and the year. And so I'm going to stamp that twice in this blue color. This is Postal Blue, which I believe is blue number 2, but it might be blue number 3. I think it might be blue number 3. Anyway, so it's called Postal Blue. And I'm going to stamp that label twice on white matte sticker paper. So I will stamp that twice in the blue ink. Then I'm going to use the black ink to add in the dates. So the cool thing about that date documented stamp set is it comes with all of like the little box labels, but it also comes with all of the numbers and the month acronyms, or not acronyms, what do I want to call that? It's like the first 3 letters of each month. I'm sure there's a name for that. Anyway, so I've got the 14th to the 20th. Then I'm going to add in the September for September, and then 2020. Now this specific date stamp doesn't have the full year like 2019, 2020, 2021. It just has each of the single numbers, 1 through 0. So I just used the 2 and the 0 to create my own 2020. I will fussy cut those out, and then we will be ready to assemble the title card there. And then once I have it assembled, we'll pull back over all of those journaling bits or journaling cards and get the dates stamped on those as well, or the day of the week stamped on them. So that is that. For fussy cutting, I like to use my Cutter Bee scissors, my precision scissors. They make cutting things out like this super easy. And then to add my title for the week, I am using my weeks to months stamp from Featurecraft. This one is for sure no longer in stock. In fact, I've been looking for another weekly stamp to replace these. Not necessarily to replace them, right? I actually still love all of my weekly stamps, but I feel bad using my weekly stamps when I know that they are unavailable for you guys to get. And, that's just what I do. So for a long time, there was another weekly stamp available through Citrus Twist, and it was awesome. So I went on the website to go buy it the other day, and it is also out of stock. So I'm keeping my eyes open for you guys because I know that many of you are like me and you like to document weekly, and having a stamp that has the word week on it is super ideal for things like this. So that is that. So I stamped the week title in black, and then I used my orange, which is new. Let me see if I can read what it's called. I think it's called Orange Spice. I'm pretty sure it's Orange Spice, and that is orange number 3. Yes. Orange number 3. You know what? It's blue number 3, orange number 3, and yellow number 2. That's what I'm using today. So that is Postal Blue, Orange Spice, and Rubber Ducky, in addition to the black premium dye ink. So we're going to go ahead, get those labels stuck onto the cards here. The cool thing about using the sticker paper is I just have to take off the backing and stick that down on the page. This particular sticker paper I purchased from Target. Now, I have never seen it again after I bought it. So I do have a link down in the description to some matte white sticker paper from Amazon. And when I run out of my Target one, that is the pack that I will be purchasing. Then I also have these fun puffy sticker shapes from Featurecraft. I love all of the stars. I actually super love the one that looks like it was drawn and then it's got an outline with a color on it. So I chose 3 to add to my card, just ones that I felt like the colors went well with everything else that I was working on. Now, I have a card for every day of the week journaling, Monday through Sunday, but in the 12 by 12 pages, since I do a double spread, I actually have spots for 8 cards. So I decided I wanted to make a filler card that included all of the colors of the inks that I was going to be using, and that also used one of the stamp sets. So from the Bits of Life stamp set, I grabbed out this 24/7 stamp, and I'm going to create a repeat pattern with all of the colors. So I'm going to stamp down a column and go orange, yellow, blue, and then another like tiny bit of orange at the bottom. And then I will layer them in, you'll see. So I believe next to the orange, I'm going to do yellow. So then it will go yellow, blue, orange, yellow. And then we're just going to repeat that over and over on this card and fill the entire thing in. I do kind of alter it, since some of them, like that yellow one, I could do the top and the bottom at the same time. And then I can stamp the blue in a bunch of different areas. So it makes it all super simple to stamp this background card out. So I like how it turns out. I like how it turns out a lot. And I really love all of those colors together. I actually bought the orange color for my Halloween set, since I'm doing the October daily documenting. And it's funny because orange is my favorite color. So, I can't believe it took me this long to buy an orange, but here we are. So I finally have one. Then the last thing I'm going to do for this filler card is to take this circle stamp. I believe this one says Bits of Life on it, and I punched it out with my 1-inch circle punch, and I'm just going to add that into the middle of the card. Again, I stamped that down on that white matte sticker paper just to make everything easy, and there is my filler card. So now I've got the ones that had the most major stamping done. Next, I'm going to go through and add the days to each of these journaling cards. Again, I'm going to alternate the colors of my inks. So I'm going to start with yellow. I can't remember what order I go, if it's yellow, orange, red, blue, or whatever it is. But basically there will be 3 yellows, 2 oranges, and 2 blues. And I'm not going to keep all that footage in because it's just repeating the same thing, over and over and over again. So there all of those are. And now we've got the spread out in front of us. So now what I'm going to do is create some kind of embellishment, a repeated element on all of the photos. What I end up deciding to do is to grab out my Color Theory label stickers. These are from Studio Calico, and I chose 7 different colors. So then I added the label right in between the 2 pictures. So all of these pictures are 3x4s, and I printed them all on 4x6s so that they're not cut apart. They're just going to go straight into the pocket like this. So I will add the label in between the pictures, and then I will add one of those stickers it's another one of the puffy sticker sets. It's a newer one that's in the shop. I actually don't know what it's called, but it's got the Monday through Sunday on it in lots of different forms. So I chose the one that has the circle with just the letter inside of it to embellish these photos. So the photos themselves, Monday was a day that I did a ton of food prepping because we took meals over to my sister-in-law and my brother-in-law. And then that was actually Aaron and I's 7th anniversary. So the picture of the beer supplies there, it says Northern Brewing, was Aaron and I brewing a beer for our anniversary. The pictures on Tuesday, one is of our 2 cats just looking out the window. I caught them in the morning doing that together. It was super cute. And then the one of the kids is Izzy and our friend, her friend Ryan, our neighbor, who is homeschooling. I'm homeschooling the both of them. So that was playing a game with clothes, learning how to say the different types of clothes in Spanish. Wednesday, I had some supplies come in for documenting. Thursday, we got a new desk for Ryan to use in our section, and I also took a Thursday 3 selfie. Friday, I did a crafty Zoom with Tashi, and then also I've got the remembrance there for Judge Ruth Bader Gaines. On Saturday, Aaron made pancakes and I was documenting that. And then on Sunday, we went and visited Alex and Caitlin again, and we got to hold our niece, baby May, for the very first time. So we have some pictures holding her. So I'm just going to add a few more puffy stars, and then that'll do it. So that completes this week's spread, and I think this turned out really nice. I loved getting those stamp sets out and just getting them used all over this page. I definitely don't do that enough, but I love how it all worked out and how colorful this spread is. I hope that this week inspires you guys to get out one of your stamp sets and challenge yourself to use it to make a Project Life spread for yourself. If you enjoyed this video, I would love a thumbs up down below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can see all of my future crafty videos. I will be back tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with my next live on YouTube, working within my October daily album. So I am putting together some prep pages in getting ready for the month of October to start. So I would love to see you guys back here tomorrow to hang out with me while I get some of those pages done. Until then, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday, and I will catch you all in the next video. Bye now.